Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel, CB and Ham Radio Depot. Today we're going to do a video on a Kenwood TS570SG. This is the first time I've ever really messed with the G model, and these things are actually vastly improved over the S and the D model. The 570S came out in the late 90s, and then they followed up real closely after that with the D model, and then they came out with the 570SG model, which ran clear up to 2007. The G had a lot of differences. In fact, Kenwood offered a $150, this is at the time, upgradable to put all the G attributes into their existing radio. So anyway, this one is a true G. There's, like I said, there was vast differences between the S and the G. One of the big differences was the G's got 6 meters. This radio has 6 meters. A lot of other features that are quite a bit better, and we'll go over them here in just a minute. So the basic controls of this radio, here on the left, you've got your power switch. The PF is a programmable button that you go into the menu and you can change, but it was mainly used for the voice module option. You can attenuate here, and this is your preamp. It's got a good little preamp in it. You turn on your box, speech processor. You can send a carrier with that. Your automatic antenna tuner, which this one has actually a real good one in it. Seems to work really well. Phone jack, microphone. This is your direct entry keyboard here. It has a lot of sub functions. Channel 1, Channel 2, Channel 3 is for different recordings that you can do for CW. So if you have some pre-recorded CW blasts that you want to record, you can do that. Choose your antenna. There's 2 antenna jacks on the back. Here's your record. Fine tune, if you want to tune slowly. Your noise blanker. This changes your AGC from fast to slow. And of course, reverse, which if you're in CW mode, you can go to upper sideband CW or lower sideband CW. You can clear what you've done. Frequency lock here. And of course, that's your enter key for when you're doing direct entry. One feature I really like about these radios is when you push the mic button, it shows your level to the right, which is handy. You don't have to go into a menu to change it. Do the same thing with power. You can adjust your power here with the multi-channel knob over here. This is your key button. This is your keyer speed. You can, as the other ones, you can adjust your keyer speed with that. This is your delay for FSK, RIDI, different things. To the right of the VFO, you got your up and down. This moves your frequency, your basic bands up and down. Here along the bottom, you got split if you want to run split between your 2 VFOs. TF set, if you are in split mode and you want to change your transmit or your receive frequency, you can do so when you push this. It comes up and it shows you what's in A. If you switch to B, it will show you what's in B. Here's your A and B. You can switch between A and B. RIT, receive. You can move your receiver. Memory, VFO. Transfer A to B. Clear out what you've done with the RIT and the transmit RIT. Here on the top, you have quick memory, which if you push M.N, it will write, and MR will bring it up, whatever's in your memories. This one here at the bottom does kind of the same thing, but you have to go in and change some things. You have to go through a little bit more of a detailed process to do this. You can scan, and you can switch between memory and VFO. Over here on the right, we have a noise reduction, which is DSP. Under that, you have BC, which is beat cancel. So what that basically is if you're in sideband and you got some unwanted things on the receive signal that you want to do, it is a filter, and it will knock out those unwanted. It actually narrows your bandwidth. The feature I really like about these radios is the CW tune, and I was just playing with that just a minute ago. For you CW ops out there, I know I'm of the age where I don't hear as I did when I was 20. So I can't differentiate the tones quite as well as I used to. So what you can do is if you are dialing in the CW area of the band and you hear a CW signal, but you're not really sure if you're zero beated or right on them, you can push CW tune, and it will move back and forth, and it will hunt the zero beat, which is a really I was using it long ago, and it really works nice, and I was very impressed. And that is one of the upgrades that the G had that the S and M did not. This is your filter selection. Right now we are in CW mode, as you can see. You can switch that. Right now we're at 600 cycles wide, so you can go wider or you can go narrower, clear down to near nothing. So as you can see, this is a DSP filter. This particular radio does not have any crystal filters in it other than the standard sideband. So in the sideband mode, if you go to sideband mode in this radio and you push filter, you're just going to see the one filter. Okay, under that, we have the RIT. To the right, we have RF gain and your AF gain, your volume. Under that, this is your multi-switch. This is when you go to menu, which if you push the menu button, it tells you what menu that you're on, and you can change your menus through here. And if you select one, then you can use that to change your level. Real simple. To the right, IF shift and squelch. The IF shift is just exactly what Kenwood's had all these years with IF shift. Works really well, as we all know. Your DSP slope tune. This is a very nice feature. It works much like the Kenwood TS940, which had the slope tune on it, and it was, of course, as we know, excellent. kind of eliminates the need for any kind of sideband narrow filters, because it works really, really good. Anyway, the output on this radio is pretty standard. We're going to show that here. Let's get, well, we're on the dummy load right at the moment. We'll put it in sideband and check. So as you can see, it goes well over 100 watts. We're on a 200 watt scale there. It does really well. Okay, hang on just a minute and we'll turn the radio around. Okay, on the back, we have your basic controls. It's not all cluttered up with a lot of stuff like some radios are. These are two antennas, antenna 1 and antenna 2, which, like I showed you in the front, you can switch just with the push of a button. This one here is for an external antenna tuner. If you wish to control your antenna tuner, especially the Kenwood outboard tuner, this will control that. Down here on the bottom is your COM port, which is used for computer interface, also for data transfer like firmware updates and such as that. These two here are key. One is for paddle, and this one is, and one is just for straight key. AGC2 is just for various different items that you want to hook to the radio. This one over here on the right is for the amplifier, if you choose to key your amplifier with the radio. And then of course, right to the left of that is the external speaker, and this is your 12-volt DC power cord. So basically, that's the rundown on the 570s. These are nice radios, and like I said, this is the first G that I've ever had the opportunity to use, and it's impressive. I like it. Anyway, we appreciate you viewing our video. Come to our website, cbhamradiodepot. We have quite a bit of equipment on there, and it changes daily, nearly. And just come check us out. Thank you.